Alright guys, Pugman here. Let's just start with, today, I have to say something real quick. There weren't as many views on my last video as there was before that. I had a total of 45 views, and it seems like less and less people are starting to not see my stuff. Tell your friends about these cool videos. I think I might doing a tutorial video today. If you're a beginner somewhat, I will show you how to do some things that are just beginner-like things to do. That way it'll help you and stuff. Right? So, first off, let's start with this, though. This is the 7th day of Minecraft, and it actually comes with skins. This nice skin right here, the gingerbread. It's a Ginger and Alaska skins. It's Ginger. Well, yeah. Then we got the other one, which is, his name is Alaska. Wow, that makes total sense, you know. So, yeah, we got that too. Then, okay, I guess we'll start this video. I've decided to take a break on doing a view and server, so next one will be a server, but right now, it'll just be like some kind of tutorial. I know exactly how to do certain things and stuff. It's pretty cool what you can do with some of these things. I will be showing you how to build pretty cool things. One of the most useful things is an automatic sugarcane farm. I can show you how to make that as well. So before this, the actual full video gets started, be sure to like this video and subscribe as well. So, you know what? Why are there so many animals? Holy cow. This is not... Just a second, guys. I'm so sorry. I would take less time. / kill. This is gonna be funny. At E. Whoa! And we got more slimes. I better do it again then. You know what? I don't even need to do that. Just a second. Alright. Pause. Settings. That's a lot of meat. I could collect that. That'd be so fun. Alright, so let's start out with this. What you're gonna need. Some beginners may not know this, but if you're a beginner like in creative mode to build things, let's say you want to get to the end and you just take all that time just to fly all the way to the end, and you're like, wow, this is taking forever. You no need to do that. You can make the end portal. You're probably like, oh, I've already tried that. You know what? I did this. I just went like that, and then I went like this, and then went like this. And then I went like this. Like, I was like, oh yeah, this is sweet. Next thing you know, nothing happens. That's because you did it wrong. What you need to do is this. 3, and you have to, you see these little things right here? They all have to be facing towards the center. So, like that. So that's why all the eyes are facing the same direction, because those are not facing towards the center. So you need to be in the center when placing these blocks down. Sorry, still getting used to cross controls. So then you place these down. Then you can just place them down however you want. Then, boom, you got your end portal. You don't need to fly. You don't need to throw these things, because it's right there for you. That is the first thing that I am showing you that a beginner would definitely want to have if they are in creative mode. Now, for survival mode, this is also a very interesting concept. You only need 1 bucket of water for a very large farm. Why is that? Well, first you're going to need a hoe, then you're going to need water. Water, one block of water can do up to 6 blocks of space. So you can have a huge block with just 1 bucket of water. You don't need to waste your time or anything. So it's like super good to use in a survival world. I've made a huge farm with only like 10 buckets of water. Huge farm. And it definitely works. Trust me. So yeah, that's how it goes. I'll show you that probably the rest of these will turn darker later on to show you that it goes 6 blocks. Then we got your cacti farm. Now, that's a whole different story. You could start out with this. I'm just going to make a simple one real quick. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. You mainly could, this will mainly be more useful in a server more like than a survival world, because what are you going to need cactus for in a survival world? I mean, really, if you're an idiot like me, you definitely need cactus. I mean, that's how just life works. Okay, then you got that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to want 8 on the first level no matter what. Even as if this piece right here goes like super long, you're going to want this piece right here 8. So it's going to be like this. This is number 2, by the way. I don't feel like taking the time to actually put the number 2 on the screen. I could put number 2 like next to it if it makes you guys feel better. Then we got that. It's like there. Perfect. Then you do the other side as well. So what you're going to do is, honestly, I don't need to show you the other side. Okay. Then next thing you're going to do, you could use cobblestone to cover this whole thing up. You're going to want to put it on the outer edge. All the way around. Remember that. All the way around this piece. And after you do so, then you're going to want to put stained glass. But I won't put the stained glass because that'll take too much time out of your guys' hand. And then you're going to be like, wow, this is another waste of a video. Let's dislike it instead of putting what I didn't like, which you guys still didn't do. Okay. Next, you're going to want to cover that piece right there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put water. Okay, I forgot water has actually a range. Then you're going to want to put water right there. Now, here's a hint for you guys. You could do this. You're going to want ice on this bottom piece right here as well. First, actually, let's put that initially right there. Then after you put the ice here, then before you put the water down, you're going to need a slab. This is also a critical piece to your cacti farm. After you put the slab here, then you can put the rest of the blocks on top. Now what's going to happen is the cactus is going to flow down through that tiny space. So then you can put the water down that you need. Then you're going to also want water here when it's complete. Like I said, you can make this as big as you want. Just remember that it gets a little laggy if you make it too big. So next, what you're going to do is you want some sort of thing to stay in, Because if you just sit here and the cactus flows onto you, sometimes it'll pass you and you won't collect it. So one of the things that are really, like, critical for this is a AFK pull, away from keyboard. So, like, you can just sit down and wait for it to be done, and you will, like, have your beautiful cacti farm. Now, you could use, what you're going to use next is your wonderful and beautiful sign. What you're going to do with the sign is you're going to put it right there. Not like that, though. Then you're going to put your bucket of water right there. Okay, first of all, this isn't working. I need to actually put it down. Then you're going to put your sign. Then you're going to put a sign right there as well. Then it's going to be going up that stream. So when the cactus flows in, it'll come through here, it'll stop right there, and you'll just be going in circles collecting every single piece of cactus that comes through. This is very, very useful for your thing. You can build boundaries around it, you can do whatever you want. Just know that this is pretty much the beginning piece for your cacti farm. Then, here comes the actual cacti, which you guys have been waiting for so far. What you're going to do is slabs are more useful than fencing because the fence just makes more materials and takes more space. Slabs actually take less space. So, first off, you're going to want it one block above, unlike what I did. Then you're going to put the slab. Then delete this block right here. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to go in here. Okay, then you're going to take a sand. Put it on top. Okay, as you see, I kind of messed up right here. I am sorry. Actually, I really not sorry. I just happened to do that incorrectly, so yeah, just ignore. Ignore the man that made mistakes. That poor sand. I'm gonna leave him there. Alright, you really don't need any of these pieces. Then you're gonna put the sand on, then you're gonna put the cacti on. You are going to always have a block between each, otherwise the cacti will break itself and you'll never be able to put it down. The reason why you need the slab underneath the sand is because, as you know, sand is a falling block, so it won't work very well. Now you're going to go as far as you can, so to here. Then you're going to break the block and have a space between each, like I said before. Then, when it's done, it should look okay. It should look very much like this. After you do that, then you're having to do this. Okay, then you've got that so right there. Then you're going to take this sand, put it down, all on every single slab, like I showed you before on the other side. You can use stained glass like I did on that one with the fencing one, but trust me, slabs are way more useful than fencing, because what I'm about to show you is really way better, trust me. Now what you're going to do, okay, so you're going to probably want to leave one block space open. You're going to put this up, then you're going to put this up, then you're going to put the slab on the block above the cactus. Then when the cactus grows, it'll hit that block, break, and then fall into the water below. Then you're going to want to put it on every single across piece like this. So then when your cactus falls, it will always fall down there. Then you can do the next layer. Okay, I just broke that. You know what? I'm just going to put that back. I feel like it needs to be perfect. So then you put the sand, like I showed you before, on the rest of the slabs. Like this. Then what you're going to do is you're going to place a block. That will be our cactus right there. Then this. Then you're going to put this back up, like we did before. Except this time you're going to have it on both sides. So what it's doing, it's a never-ending pattern. As you can see, what we did is these slabs will now break that next layer of cactus. I usually use this farm in the server that I showed you before, the Skyblock server. I don't know if you guys actually liked that or not, but I am on that server, so not right now though, okay? Then it should look like this. So then you have your AFK pool down there, cactus falls, gets swept into there, and you collect it. Beautiful right now. Then you put your cactus down right here. Then you could start another layer like that first layer down there, and it goes infinitely up. And you could also have it as long as you want and as big as you want. If you want it as longer, what you would do to make it so it sweeps into the next layer, it's actually quite simple. You just put your ice right here, and instead of 8 ice, you're going to want 7. That way the water flows all the way down. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like this, but on the rest. Now, after you're done, you're going to want to put your water at the very end, like this. Then it should flow just on the edge right here. And then you got your cactus farm. You could put walls on it after you're done. I would actually put walls on it as you're building it, so it looks nice and neat. And then, to get like enough cactus always flowing down, you're going to want to build way bigger than this. Like the one I showed you on my island on the Skyblock server in my previous video. This one is using fence. It's sort of the same concept. Instead of putting cactus on top of the fence, you have it all lined up. It just takes more resources and more space. Okay. Next thing I can show you to build. Now let's see how this farm is doing. See, none of the blocks have actually black. Let's just start off with this. Maybe it only goes 4 blocks, not 6. I thought it was 6. I watched the video. Well, no, not a video, but like I looked it up and... Okay, it looks like it's 4 blocks. My mistake, not 6. So if you actually did this as you were watching the video, you might want to fix that, because I just messed you up. Next thing is a automatic sugarcane farm. It's actually pretty easy to build and won't take you very much time as the cactus one. First, what you're going to need is your everyday sugarcane. You're going to need water, and you're going to need slabs, and a block of your choice. What you're going to do is put this here, Then you can put this here. All the way across. Now just remember, all these builds that I am doing are just simple ones. You can build them as big as you want to get an infinite amount of what you need. Then after you're done with that, then you can get your sand and put it all on the edges right here. Honestly, actually, you don't need this pieces right here. I was just... Okay, pretend this outside doesn't exist. My bad. Okay, I'm a loser. I am very much a loser. I just did that. Then it should look like this. If you wanted to build it as simple as mine, it's 4 blocks of sand, then a block on the outside, making a covering like this. Then you would do this, and so it would look like this. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to put a slab right here. Then you're just going to destroy the blocks below that. Now, me being nice and neat and fancy, I have to have something underneath. Not slabs, though. Just a block instead of grass. Alright. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to put water all the way inside, which would look like this. Now, this actually is useful on a survival world because, as you know, sugarcane can be used to make maps. It can be used to make paper for books, which helps you enchant things. So this is just like really good stuff that you can use this for. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to put a full block on top. Then the sugarcane will be right here, but you're going to put your slabs right here. Then you can delete this block just like that, but then put the slabs all the way across like this. Now, it's kind of like the cactus when it's actually fully done growing. Okay, I made a mistake here, I think. Yeah, I made a mistake. My bad, people. It has to be a certain way, otherwise it won't work properly. Okay, so instead of that, I might as well put the rest of the sugarcane down. You're going to put this block here, and you're going to have this slab directly. I keep pushing down that block instead. You're going to have the slab directly above it. Directly. Just like the cactus, it doesn't sense that it's a full block, so it will grow anyways, and it will break. But instead, after it's done breaking, it'll break on top of this piece right here. Now, you're probably like, okay, then like the cactus farm, how do you sweep it down into one spot? That I am actually still trying to figure out. I can experiment with it right now if you guys want. I can show you like how to build a bigger one and stuff on tutorials of cactus farms and this thing. If you want, just put a like in the video for me to do more building tutorials such as these. This is all really good stuff. Let me see. Let me try something. I'm actually experimenting right now. It probably won't work though. Okay, just put blocks around this. If you think it's going to work, just do what I'm doing. You could put water right here. Okay, that's not going to work. Oh, actually, this might work. Change of plans. Put your water bucket right here. Flow down directly down there. Sweet. But there is a problem. If it breaks and stays there, it won't work. Let me think. Because then it would flow down here. Okay. So if this does work, okay, some of them would land in the water, but then some of them would not, so it's a 50-50 chance of it actually working, like I'm showing you. You could put ice right here. So then it goes like that. Then you could put this right here. Land right there. Then you could build your little AFK pool. I'm just going to show you how to build it again, just in case you don't really remember, because I know that some people always forget, because it's sort of a thing to know. It's a good thing to know, though. So, in the bottom of an AFK pool, you're going to want to put ice, not science. Again, not science. Don't be an idiot like me. You don't actually have to use packed ice. I just happen to have that one in my hand at that moment. Ice would actually be probably more helpful. But just remember that sugarcane farms, when a block breaks, it stays there for a while. So you could actually just do the normal everyday thing. Okay, there. Then we got that. Then again, we put this here. Now the AFK pool does count as a good build, because you could use it pretty much for anything, flow down, anything for like redstone builds and such things. So it technically isn't a part of the cactus, because you don't really have to use it. Put a sign there. Put a sign there. Block here. Water here. Break the block, and then boom. You have your pool. Okay, just reviewing. Remember, the sugarcane farm probably doesn't work. But if it does, happy day. Alright. Now, it does do work, but it actually flowing down into the AFK pool, remember, it's a 50-50% chance, because it could break, come up here and stay here, or it could just accidentally flow down here. It's a 50-50 chance. So, remember, these are the 5 things that I did. End portal, farm, remember that it's only 4, not 6. 4, remember. 4, don't do that though. Remember that it's 4, not 6. I'm an idiot. Because I remember it being 6. When I played, it was... I don't get it. Move it, pig. So you got 4, okay? Just 4. And then, like, farm all this area. Use a hoe on it and stuff. Alright, so that's the second one. Then the third one I showed you was the AFK pool right here. I showed you it twice, in fact, how to build it. So then you go in circles infinitely. Then the cactus farm, it breaks when it hits this half block, thinking that there's no block there, because remember, some plants can't sense the right things. That's 3, by the way. Wait, that's 4. Then 5, the sugarcane farm. You could make it automatic, but you only have a 50-50 chance to actually have it flow down. So technically, this water wouldn't really exist. And neither would this AFK pool. You'd just be running back and forth. So it would look something like this. Instead of the ice, you'd have a slab right here. Okay, slabs all the way across. Then when it breaks, you could just run across and like collect it all, because you can collect 1 block away pieces. So that's 5 things I showed you that are really useful in Minecraft. The cactus one doesn't really have to do with anything in the survival world, but it does help. Remember the end portal, really useful and creative if you don't want to take the time to actually run all the way over there. But it is pretty fun to create, to like check out the areas. You also have, oh wait, one more thing. There's this. It's an infinite amount cobblestone generator. You could use obsidian. If you're in a server, you could buy bedrock, and you could use your pickaxe and just infinitely go in circles without breaking anything that's actually a part of it. So you don't have a risk of doing anything at all. So that's 5 builds that I showed you guys. Half and half 6. Be sure to like and subscribe to me. I will have more of these and be more actually prepared for it. Have everything set up next time. Thanks. See you later. Guess tomorrow. Remember, I'll be appearing on the Prime Game server. Just reviewing on them real quick. Like, subscribe. Enjoy the next videos that I'm going to be doing later on. Tomorrow, I guess.